Hi, I'm Gina, your GIA gemologist. Recently, my client came in to see me, and she has a diamond that she had inherited from her mother-in-law. Now, the diamond was with her mother early in her life that she had not had any paperwork on. This is her mother. When her mother then passed and gave it to the daughter then has been wearing it for the last 30 years. So let's talk about the diamond. The diamond happened to be an emerald cut stone. And I'm wearing a couple of examples of just emerald cuts to show you. The diamond was large. And this is not the first time this year that a client came in to me with their diamond that they inherited, and they're wearing it, not knowing what the diamond is. So first of all, when the client comes in, I want to observe the setting of the ring, to look at the condition that the ring is for the diamond. So one of the things that I observe is that there's no prongs on the stone. The stone is usually a 4-prong setting for a emerald cut, because it's, as you know, it's rectangular, it's square, and it has to be set with 4 corners. So typically, over the years, when these stones or when these settings are worn, the mounting or the setting gets worn out, which means that the setting is unsafe. So the first thing I do is I always observe to see what the condition of the ring is. Then I look to see if there's any chips. Before I even get into looking at the diamond to discover what the price is relative to the size, and also the clarity and the condition of the diamond. So let's first talk about the setting. We're observing, we're looking at it, and we do know that there is no previous paperwork on it. So my job as an appraiser is to help my client know where to go now with having it appraised by me as a GIA gemologist, opposed to having it brought into GIA and having a lab certification done on it. So let me explain to you the difference. Now that you know the background of the diamond, that it's been on my client's hands for 30 years, that it's never been assessed or appraised. So now it's my job to help her decide whether or not my appraisal, which is going to be estimating its value and that we need to have, but do we also need to have a lab certification done on it with GIA? So the difference of that would be this document here. It's very similar to this. This is what GIA gives us. And this is a lab certification. Now, by having a lab certification, they would take the diamond would be taken out of the setting. It would be weighed, and they would then be able to get a closer look at the color of the diamond, the natural color, and give it an accurate grading as far as the lab pedigree, this paperwork that they would furnish. Now, as a GIA gemologist, I cannot do that. I would be looking at the diamond in a setting, getting as close as I can, and even with my calculations to get the weight of the diamond, it may not be exact or accurate for that diamond once it comes out of the setting. So there's 2 reasons why I would recommend that my client, that I help her get this also to GIA to have a lab certification. The 2 reasons that we want to look at is, number 1, are you looking to wear this diamond for the rest of your life and then hand it down to your children? Or are you looking to sell the diamond? Those are the 2 reasons. And also, let me throw another little caveat in there. Sometimes a diamond is a low color grade. And at that point, I might say, you know what? It's so low, it won't matter. And the price is maybe not going to gather such an interest to a buyer or for our purpose of putting it down into an appraisal. So in this case with my client, this is a diamond that she wants to wear. She doesn't want to resell it. And so with that, we decided, we gave her some options that she could, if she chooses, we could send it to GIA. Now this diamond was large, it's over 4 carats. So what we want to make sure is that the color looks good enough, that maybe we want to have it lab certified, and what is the purpose? In her case, she wants to wear it. So she's probably opting not to spend the extra $1,000 to have the diamond certified with GIA. And in addition to that, I recommended one other thing that she must do. She cannot wear the ring in the condition that it was. The prongs were so worn down, that she was going to lose her diamond. And so luckily she came to see me. We were able to talk about the differences that she has, the options. And so what we decided to do is go a second step and talk about having the ring reset. At that point, we'll take the stone out of this platinum head setting that it's in. We'll weigh it. I'll have a much better idea visually with the color. And at this point, she'll save the $1,000 in her pocket, put it towards the setting. And these are the tips that I want to give you, because these are very important options for you. Is the diamond worthy to be, the color is high or the clarity is high? Should it be GIA certed? Or should we just do an appraisal on it for your insurance purposes and have it insured? So let's talk about that for just a minute, because I want to throw another hook into it. In this case, let's say the diamond was worth $150,000, and she's decided she doesn't want to spend the $3,000 a year to have the diamond insured with Jewelers Mutual or her home insurance policy, for a policy. She has an option now. She can get the stone reset where it's safe. She can wear the diamond, but more importantly, I call it self-insurance. Hide the diamond. Put it in. There's so many different ways of concealing your diamond when you're out walking in public. Flip it around on your finger. Don't show it off to the world, except for when you're in a safe location. That's my tip. So I think we've covered some very important basic things today that we must talk about. We have to look at the condition of these diamonds, the setting of that you have inherited from your mother, from your aunt. We must look at the setting to make sure it's safe. Number 1. Number 2, deciding whether or not we're going to just do an appraisal or if we're going to have it GIA certified depends on what you're going to do with it. You're going to wear it, or you're going to just put that cert away and spend that $1,000, and it won't matter anyway at this point. So I hope those tips were great for you today. I love talking gemology. Look forward to seeing you soon. We have lots more tips and very interesting topics. So subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.